Hello. Were you maybe expecting someone else? Hold on. Where are you going? Come back here. Let's have a word. Let's have a word, you little bastard. Good evening, everybody. Flak is back, and today I'm going to be fitting all of these items, including a sleeping bag, which I forgot to place, but I'm too lazy to re-record, inside an airlock. Right, so I'm building next to a McDonald's today. Firstly, I'm going to be starting off with placing a foundation as low to the ground as possible. From there, I'm going to be building upwards into a 4x4, or 2x2 rather, decoy base. Once I'm done with the 2x2, I remove the stairs and the initial foundation, build forward, and this is where I place my triangle foundation in the front and on both sides. This is going to be my little honeycomb. Now I'll be removing these two panels here and here, building down and then placing my foundation back right on the ground. There we go. Remove the stairs and foundation normally. Then I can honeycomb the rest of the decoy base. Perfecto. This will be the footprint. Okay, next off is the most important part of the build, placing the shelf. We have to be very, very careful to place it dead center in the middle at the back, so that we can place our side walls. Check here, if it's blue it's good. Superb. Put down the tool cabinet, authorize myself on it, back wall, as well as a cover, strong side out. Put a lid on top, and we are done with our tool cabinet room. Next is the sleeping bag. We place it as close to the edge of the shelf as possible. Very tricky. Sure, that is on the edge. Okay, that works. Next is the furnaces. We have to place them extremely carefully. It is tighter than my wife. Perfect. And then we put on a door frame, strong side out, and lid, just like before. Just to make sure we can access all three furnaces. And then the door frame out into the decoy, strong side out. I put a large chest up next to my bag over here. Perfect. And we're going to be placing the research table. Very bulky, so it's a bit tricky. Might take a few tries. And a small fireplace where we can cook our meat and our spoils. Large chest on the bottom. And a small one to the right of it. Same in the middle, large chest. Small one on the right. Perfect. So this is my base sorted. I'm going to build a little airlock here. Strong side out. Strong side out. Wall. And of course the two roof panels. There and there. And this is the basic build, or where your base is going to be. Next part is to just turn the rest into stone and build the decoy also in stone. Okay, everything's going to be in stone, roof foundations, everything. There we go, that's simple. Just climb back inside, test to make sure that I can access everything still. Perfect. Okay, decoy base needs to turn into stone now. Done. I'm going to place down 3 furnaces here as well, so that I can access it from the inside of my small base. There we go. Finish off the roof here quickly. Perfecto. Now some code locks. I'm going to put armored doors on the inside facing the decoy, as well as an armored one entering my small base, and of course an inside swinging sheet metal door to avoid suspicion and to create an airlock. If someone shoots me down, they can't climb inside. I'm just going to pop a sheet metal door on the furnaces, just in case somebody does actually bomb inside and they can't steal my shit. Here we go. Fireplace, nice and toasty. I can access my research table, can access my boxes, life is good. I can also access now my 3 furnaces. On the inside here, as well as my 3 furnaces inside the decoy base. I didn't show in the video, but inside the decoy base is a sleeping bag, so I can respawn there should I need to repair anything. I can pass it through this door frame using the chest on the left. Lovely. Now comes the important part. Because we're not cavemen, a little tuner lamp for some ambiance. Now comes the real important part, to sell the space. So up on the roof here, I'm placing a owl, placing 2 barricades, steel, giving the impression to the would-be raider that this is blocking them off from getting to the 2x2, to the big square, not the airlock. Going to use high external wooden walls because they are cheap and they are extremely easy to place according to as opposed to the high external stone walls. And the reason why I'm placing these walls is to give the would-be raider the impression that we're trying to secure the 2x2. If you look at it from the top, you'll notice that the 2x2 is super secure and the airlock is basically unguarded. And to give it more of an amateur base build look, I make the back 3 squares sheet metal. This will in turn give an advanced raider the impression that the valuables are stored there, and it will give your base a more amateur look. This way, if anybody does want to raid, they're not going to go through the sides because they can see the honeycomb and they can see the high external wood. They will literally build over, try to get to that sheet metal and try and blow down, thus leaving your airlock mostly safe. I do hope you enjoyed this build. I've used it twice before, I must admit. One of those times I was raided where they broke in, and when they found no loot, they got angry and they blew up everything. The other time they blew in, realized there was no loot in the main square, and then gave up. So it has worked for me. I don't know how well it will work for you. I do recommend though building the space close to a mountain or a hill so that they can look down on your base and look at it as like an easy picking. Hope you enjoyed the build. Thank you for watching. Flak out.